Today I wanted to use the LA Girl Wanderlust palette. I think it's pretty. These blues are calling to me. So let's just get started. I'm going to start with this one diffused in my crease. I'm going to take this aqua. Is that the one I want to use? Ooh, look at that. Yeah, that's the one I want to use. I'm going to take that and put it all over the lid. These have a lot of pigment, so make sure to push it into your brush. I'm going to go for a flat brush, build some color. We'll take our Esom W23 for a flat brush. I'm bringing this up a little bit, up onto my fold. Because I want there to be like a lot of color, but I don't want it to be scary. But I want to be able to see it when my eyes are open. Now I'm going to take a little bit of this matte blue and I'm going to push it into the outer edge. It gives it some dimension. Just the tiniest bit of fallout so far. That's why I like to push the pigment into my brush really well so that I won't have fallout. And I think you could have quite a bit of fallout if you didn't do that. So I've already done my under eyes. I'm trying a few different things with them because they're so dark. You know, my circles are so dark and indented. But I'm trying a couple different things. But you might want to do your eyes with this palette before you do your foundation and everything. I think I want to do a halo eye with this because this color is really pretty. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and put some on the inner part of the eye. We're going into this light color here with some setting spray. I wonder what that would look like if I use my finger. Yeah. I'm going to go back into this corner, or this color that we used here, and blend the edges. I just went in with a MAC 231, and I went into this color here to do my flat tart brush. I'm going to get a little bit of the navy and put a little bit of the navy out here. I'm going to run some of this color that we used underneath and some of this darker down under. Some of the light up under the brow. Maybe a little bit of the blue underneath. Yeah, I like the navy down there. I'm going to use some gel liner. This is black. I want my navy, but I don't know where it is. I think navy would be better, but I can't find it. I'm going to just kind of tight line the upper a little bit just to get a little bit of a line up there. It's sort of hard to describe what I'm going to do. It's just sort of like tight lining, not really lining, but I'm just going to push them into the lash line. So I wanted to define my lash line kind of, but I didn't want a big black line, so I just kind of pushed some on there and have more defined lash line without having a big wing liner. Today I want a beachy barbecue look, not like a YouTuber super sharp, precise wing line thing. And I'm assuming most of you guys just like to wear regular makeup, not YouTube makeup, but I don't know. There's like, you feel like you have to wear YouTube makeup when you do YouTube, but then I always wonder, is that, you know, what you guys are wearing or not? Are you doing sharp wings or false lashes, or, you know? I'd be interested to know in the comments down below. For our foundation, we're going to use the Wet n Wild Makeup Blocker. I hope I got the right color, because I got light at first and it was way too light for me. Even with as light as I am, it was just way too light. It has not the best delivery, but what can you do? but I really enjoy it. And I like the finish and everything. Yeah, I'm using a sponge. I love the sponge. This is the Makeup Drop sponge. You know, I'm not usually a sponge person, but I've come to where I really like using this sponge. I'm not, you know, the best at sponging, but I like come to where I'm kind of wanting to use it, and I look for it if it's not here on my table. So this is light medium. It's a better match for me right now. You can see it's not quite covering up some of my little stores, but that's okay. It won't cover up a lot of stuff, but I like that it's just light coverage, looks healthy, gives me a base for me to put on, you know, the rest of my products, which I also like. That's why I wear foundation as a good base for my blush. That's how I started anyway. Got to prime the canvas so that you can put all the color on. I put on more than usual because I'm on YouTube today, and I'm, you know, changed my lights and I don't know actually what it looks like. Pounce it in a little more. This is my dermaflage. This one is a color correcting palette. It's called the Behind the Scenes Color Correcting Palette from Dermaflage, and I just use a little gel liner brush for it. I'm going to set my foundation with my Girl Cosmetics Fix powder. Love this, love the finish. Talked about this so much, but I don't know if I posted any of the videos. Anyway, I want to set it before I go in with my blush and bronzer. I did my hair different today. It's just falling out. It's like, whatever, hair, you betray me. I need a haircut is what I need. My brows are with the Brow Blade by Urban Decay, which you'll be hearing about. This gives the best finish to your face. I mean, it's just like so flawless. It's so beautiful, you guys. You can use it as a powder foundation or a setting powder. For our bronzer, we're going to use the Milani Silky Matte Bronzer. I originally bought 01 because I figured I might be the lightest, but usually the lightest is not a good color for me. And it was okay, but it just wasn't, you know, couldn't really see it actually. So I went back and got the 02 with 151. Love this brush. Yeah, that looks like a better tone for me. I like this. I'm going to use this Maybelline blush palette. I'm going to use the coral one here because I think I'm going with a corally lip. Forgot to show you on the top of the makeup blocker they have this, which is a color correcting concealer and a highlighter, and it's not bad. And the highlighter is not bad. Actually, the color correcting concealer isn't bad either. They're cream colors, and it give you a light glow. You don't have to have, you know, the super glowy glow like I usually have. This would be so easy just to slap it on from the gym or something like that. I picked up these Full Spectrum from CoverGirl. These two are matte liquid lipsticks. I thought I got an orange, but I didn't. And these two are glosses. I got them at my CVS. I'm so excited that they have the Full Spectrum in my CVS because I like fully pigmented things, and they have some eyeshadows that look great, and these have a little better pigment than a lot of things. But I'm going to try this. This is Walk On. This is Gains. This is Blessed. And this is Ghost Spectrum. Yeah, Ghost Spectrum. This will look pretty good. These are pretty thick glosses. They're going to give you a lot of coverage. I got a couple of these candy sticks by NYX. They were on sale. I want to put a little bit of an... Oh my gosh. I wanted to show you the other things that I got at the drugstore in the last 2 months. One thing I got was that e.l.f. smoothing primer. It just fell under my chair, so I can't show it to you, but it's a pretty good primer. I like it. It works effectively. It does compare to the Tatcha, only it doesn't have the skincare ingredients in it that the Tatcha does. It doesn't feel quite as silky as the Tatcha does, but it's a lot cheaper. It feels a little bit thinner. I think most people will want to go with the e.l.f. for $8 instead of the Tatcha for, you know, $50 or whatever it is, even though the Tatcha has skin enhancing ingredients. It's basically a skincare and a primer, and the e.l.f. isn't. It's just a primer. But for the price, I really think that a lot of people are just going to want to go with the e.l.f. Me, I don't know. I have that big Tatcha and it's not going to be done anytime soon, so I can't really say. I got these Wet n Wild palettes. I think that's so pretty. Just really pretty. I haven't used them yet, so I can't talk to how they perform, but I've used Wet n Wild in the past and I know it's really good. This one is kind of like the Anastasia Prism palette, which I only wanted for the colors that were like these, this. So I'm just as happy to have this one. This one is supposed to be comparable to Soft Glam. I like these shades. Anyway, those will be fun to play with. I bought 2 Rimmel palettes. This is the Wow. Looks really pretty to me. Haven't swatched it yet, and I'm not going to swatch everything. This is the Blush edition. I'm not going to swatch everything in this video because, you know, it'll take too long. But anything that you want to see swatched or in use, just let me know down below. I plan to do a Rimmel video, so that's why I had picked up a couple more Rimmel products. I also replenished my Pixie makeup melting cloths. Really like these. Good product. And look what they have. This is one of the liquid fairy lights. Gosh, you guys, it's so pretty. I think it's the best one. It has full coverage. Oh man, if you could just see all the sparkle to it. It's so pretty. I wore it in one of those videos that I decided not to show you. And it would go good with this look here. That would be really pretty. Maybe I should put it on. I don't know. Anyway, I wore it in a couple videos that I didn't show you. But it is just so beautiful. It's the best one. I bought a bunch of these liquid catsuits. Mega Last High Shine Lipstick. Give me a break. This is lip gloss. I thought these would be glossy liquid lipsticks, kind of like the Vava Plump from Buxom, but they're not. They're just glosses. I'm not impressed. I didn't need these glosses. I could have used this in a liquid lipstick glossy color, or just a liquid lipstick, but I don't know. I was so disappointed in these. I also bought the collagen eye cream from Pixie, and I'm using that currently. Like it so far. It's clear, it goes on, it absorbs really well. This is the claims. Plumps and boosts elasticity, firms and hydrates, soothes and smooths. It's got collagen, hyaluronic acid, and adenosine. Adenosine. I don't know what that is, but I like this. And then, well, I already showed you the bronzer that I got. This is number 2, and I like the color. I think that's everything. The Wet n Wild. I like it. It is very sheer, so you just want to keep in mind it's very sheer. It's going to be good for summer when you want to go lighter with your makeup, but you still want to have a little bit of boost to your skin. Yeah, that's it for my drugstore hauling for the last couple of months, and hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. Leave me a comment. Bye.